Hey guys, Omar here, and I love making these videos for you. And the way I light them is using natural light. In my home office, I have a very nice big soft window. I put a scrim in front of it and I get this gorgeous light. And if you ever want to light someone really nice, just broad light them with a large light source and it fills up like all kinds of wrinkles and pimples and the problem is you have to film during the day. And so sometimes I've tried to film at night and I had a bunch of these like cheapy LEDs around and they're not really flattering at all. I've tried bouncing them off the walls and this and that, but here's a little clip of me using these little lights. Oh, terrible, right? So when the nice people at Linkstar contacted me to try out their lights, and by the way, a bunch of companies always contact me to try things, I'm always like, I'm not gonna use that. It was like perfect timing. They wanted me to try their high-class Rolex light. I was like, yeah. What's it called? The Lightstar Roll Flex light, sort of like a rollable LED light. I thought it'd be perfect to try to emulate this big window. Now, you need a large light source to get soft light, so I'm gonna see if I can get as soft as possible with it is my goal. And if not, I'm gonna try to modify it maybe behind the scrim or something to try to get the same natural light look. So, total disclaimer, I got the light complimentary, but I can say whatever I want about the light. I haven't even tried it while I'm filming this part. And I'll show you what's in the box and then we will try it out. Let's go. All right, so this part's really small and compact, which is great. Just know that you have to carry this beast with you and this power strip right here. So let's plug these in. Okay, power cord plugged in, goes to this brick. Brick goes connected to this one. It goes connected to this one here. Oh, look, you get cable TV on this thing. And the light itself has the last connector here, male, female. Heard a click. Connect this, and let's turn it on. Where's the switch? Where's this? Oh, nice, yeah. Cool, cool, cool. So here it tells you the temperature. So right now it's at 3,000. And without reading instructions, let's see if I can figure this out. So it's at 4%. Are you kidding me? This thing is already so bright. Let's do it. 100%. Okay, gonna change the temperature of the light. Whoa, that's cool. So that's at daylight, and now let's go to 3,000 so that you can actually see the temperature range there. Oh my gosh, this thing's awesome. All right, let's put it on the stand. Okay, doing this without reading instructions. Okay. Go in here. Okay. It's nice. Okay, that's good. Nice and sturdy. All right, so as far as like what you need to carry around, here is the light with the frame on there. You need to carry the little controller mother, and that comes with a the power supply. So this is sort of like your setup right here. It looks a little bulky, but if you break it down, you could probably put it in a small bag, and I'll do that at the end of the video. Let's try the light, bare by itself, and then it comes with kind of a little softbox that you can put around it. It's got Velcro everywhere. By the way, it has Velcro on it, so you could probably, one of the examples they have in the little book that you get is you can Velcro it to the top of your car. So if you needed to like film a scene inside a car, you could use it for that. I think this is too small for a window that I'm going for. We'll try this second, and then third, I'm gonna try to modify it with a very large modifier or a scrim. All right, so I blocked up the windows over there. Here is the light. It's on this side. So I wouldn't use the light like this. This is for those of you that are more dramatic YouTubers. But this is a little bit of a side light. And if you wanted to, you could put a reflector on this side of you, and have like, hey, very dramatic lighting. But this is at 5%. power. So let's put the light a little bit more forward. Now, if you notice, the background isn't exposed because this light can't reach back there. So you have to light up your background. If I raise my ISO to get the background to look like it's daytime, can I lower this enough to 1%? Yo, hey, that looks kind of nice. So this is just this panel by itself. No cover, no diffusion, no nothing. And it's right next to the camera. Now, the closer you put your light, the softer it is. This is ISO 1250 here. ISO 1250 at 1%. So you could do, if you light up your background, you could have this light at 1%. This is the lowest power, 1%, ISO 800, 50th of a second, f4. All right, let's try the diffusion cover on this. Okay, so this is like a 16-inch little softbox here. Let's try that now, see how that looks. Okay, so I'm lowering the power. Let's change the temperature too, see if we can play with the temperature here. Whoa, I'm orange. Let's go to ISO 100, sorry, 200. I'm on the Fuji X-T2, and I'm gonna go to, goodbye guys, I'm going to F11. I can't see you anymore. All right, this is 100%. I'm at F11, 100% at ISO 200. So that gives you a sense of how powerful the light is. It's at ISO 200 f8. If your camera goes down to ISO 100, that means you can do F11 on this thing. All right, so the typical YouTube setup, this is ISO 1250 to pick up the lights in the background, F4 to get a little bit of bokeh in the background, but not be, you know, hunting in focus all the time. 2% on the light, yo. And if you wanted it even closer, let's see if we 1% it. Change the ISO here. Okay, so this is at 1%, temperature 3750. We're exposed ISO 800 to the background, and I think it looks pretty decent. So you could use this light as a YouTube light. Still, this is not the look I'm going for. Okay, one thing I thought was a little weird is they give you this very cool bracket that has an umbrella bracket in there. However, you couldn't bounce into an umbrella because there's no hole in this. So in theory, you could punch a hole through here and then put a diffusion cover on top. In future models, punch a hole through so we can get an umbrella to bounce into. That would be great. So you might have to get a little creative with the light. Now what's cool is it's totally flexible and bendable, which means you could like stick it on a wall or use gaffer's tape and put it somewhere weird. All right, let's stick it in here. See if it even fits. Stick it in here. Duh, I could just snake the cord. And I'm gonna pull the little cord out from there. And you also get this cool little fishing wire so you can hang your light on your stand. Let's try that. All right, let's lower the power on this. 100 is way too bright to film. It gets a little annoying. So I raised my ISO to 1250, which is what I usually have it for natural light. It's at 43%. And it's nice and soft. I lowered the power because it was a little too bright even in this modifier to film. So now you know you have an option to put it in a big modifier. You could do photography like this, and it's a great way to learn photography too, because if you're using your mirrorless camera, what you see is what you get. Okay, so what do I think of the Rollex Lightstar? I think it's a great YouTube tool. It's light, small, packs up into like a little tube. You can use it as the small light panel with the softbox to do YouTube videos like this, or you can be like a freak and try to make it look like natural light like I am. Price-wise, if you compare it to other LED panels and flex Kino Flows and flex lights, the price is actually lower than for the amount of quality that you get out of the light, the power that you get out of the light. So it could be a budget option for some of you that are getting into filmmaking or doing YouTube videos. It's a nice light that you can even stick on a wall with tape and just leave it there. I hope that was helpful for you guys. I'll leave links below and I'll see you guys next time.